Logan Paul just launched CryptoZoo, his latest crypto project, and I need to get you up to speed. Basically, it's looking like what happens when you give a 5-year-old some Photoshop, some photos to match together, and somehow they sell it for millions of dollars. Now, in some ways, this might actually be more embarrassing than Dink Doink, Logan's last project, and that's really saying something. Let's just get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, the internet detective. Now, before we begin, let me say, first of all, pump the stock. It's free. So getting into this video, let me say, some of you will want to judge Logan Paul after I tell you what I found out, but I need you to cut him some slack. It's not easy paying 4% taxes in Puerto Rico. The pandemic has truly hit everyone. Logan's hurting, and he needs the extra cash. So I need you to keep that in mind while we talk about his latest project. So look, I'm going to make an in-depth video on this, but this is like a first look at CryptoZoo, Logan Paul's newest project. Like I said, it's hot off the heels of Dink Doink, which cratered almost immediately, losing millions of dollars and losing Logan as, I guess, their ambassador. But never to let fans' losses hold him down, Logan immediately has pivoted to his latest project, being CryptoZoo. And I'm going to be honest, Logan at this point isn't carrying a lot of water with me when it comes to crypto. Like when you're the guy behind this, Dink Doink, you're my favorite coin. When you're behind that, your next crypto projects are going to carry a certain scammy vibe. But almost immediately, Logan said that this time it's different. This is a project he believes in, that he's invested in.
I think there needs to be a fresh take. And this project that I have is that fresh take. We have a massive team behind it and are probably out of pocket like $1 million just because we believe it's going to work.
Wow, $1 million already invested in this project. So what is CryptoZoo actually about? Looking at their official white paper, they say CryptoZoo is an autonomous ecosystem where users can collect, breed, and trade exotic animals on the blockchain. So basically it's an NFT breeding game. And I want to tell you right away, this is not a fresh take. Tons of these exist: CryptoKitties, Axie Infinity, Wave Ducks. There are millions of these. So basically, CryptoZoo is Logan Paul's own spin on this idea. The idea is you buy an egg, it hatches into a base set, you breed it, trade it. Logan calls it a game, and he insists that it will make you money.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Now, setting aside the highly sketchy fact that you're going to make money from this, when in actuality, the real person who's going to make money is Logan Paul, and setting aside the fact that the concept's far from unique, I guess the real draw here is that someone of Logan's resources should be making a very polished game, right? Like this should be some amazing artwork. So when I went to check the game out, I set my preconceived notions about Logan aside. I said, hey, maybe he really tried on this one. Maybe he's really giving this one a fair shake. So I went to check out what $1 million game looks like. I went to their Instagram, and to my surprise, the photos of CryptoZoo are basically a bunch of stock photos from Adobe that have been poorly photoshopped, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at this. Penguin plus shark. Penguin shark. Need I say more? Video over, actually. That's it. Look, these are Adobe Photoshopped stock photos, ladies and gentlemen. Poorly photoshopped, might I add. Like, look at their white paper. Meet the panda font, and then you have this abomination. The naming is about as original as the artwork, which is not at all. Now, to confirm these were taken from Adobe, I went and I hunted down this exact image. And here it is, cute giant panda bear climbing in a tree. Does it look familiar, ladies and gentlemen? Can you see similarities here? Can you tell that this is the same exact image? I mean, look, at this point, Logan Paul is creating Squidward levels of art here. He's taking someone else's work, slapping a nose on it, and calling it art, and then selling the idea for millions of dollars to his fans. And look, maybe you're thinking, this can't be true. No way the guy who created the artistic masterpiece Dink Doink would be so lazy as to make NFTs out of stock photos. I mean, look at his already legendary contributions to the crypto space.
My beloved assistant and Dink Doink!
What's up, Hey, get your hands off my boss's Dink Doink! Quick, Logan, distract him with your biceps!
Ah, yes. Comedy. But anyways, I went through a lot of these photos they released, like the penguin shark, and found the accompanying stock photo they basically took from. They called this one the Litten because it's a lion and a kitten. Get it? But either no one noticed or no one cared, because when these crypto eggs were released, everyone immediately bought them within minutes. And I calculated how much this netted old Logan Paul, and it's $1.3 million on Ethereum alone and $500,000 on BNB. And this is before the game has even launched. This man managed to convince you guys that stock photos were worth $1 million. So of course, when I found all this out, I did what any self-respecting person would do. I posted my findings on Twitter, and immediately their Telegram was furious, asking their admin, Ben Roth, for answers. So, any truth to the Adobe stock rumors? Can you confirm that the whole Adobe stock FUD news is fake? This is important to end the Adobe stock FUD, just to make an announcement about this, Ben Roth. So it's safe to say these guys were in pretty hot water with their dear investors. And eventually, after mounting pressure, the crypto team responded. These NFTs are not Adobe stock. All of the NFTs we created are specifically designed by us and our team. Wow. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm the one confused. Maybe these are just placeholder images and they aren't NFTs at all. In fact, their own investors hopped up on Hopium, speculated that this was maybe Logan's 10,000 IQ play. So all images are a decoy and Logan is shooting YouTube video for dropping the mic on all the fudders? Oh yeah, Logan's gonna drop the mic, all right. And get this, the admins actually played into this idea. Maybe all the pictures are a decoy, says the CryptoZoo Telegram team. Wow, maybe I'm getting trolled here. Maybe Logan's $1 million artist didn't just pull from Photoshop and mash two photos together. Maybe I've fallen for their trap card. So I kept looking at Ben Roth's other messages. He is one of the admins after all. And that's when I found this. Someone asking for an actual real in-game NFT, no more of these teasers. And to my shock, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Roth agrees to show one. Drumroll please, guys. Here it is. The $1 million art that Logan Paul has created that's going to make all of you rich. This is it, guys. This is one of their hybrids. A totally original, definitely not photoshopped stock photo. But actually, hang on. This does look a little familiar.
It's quick to make a digital asset with, unique randomly generated characteristics. We handmade art for the past 6 months, bro. Approval, very specific notes, 10 different artists making art for our project.
Oops, guys, call me crazy, but I think that these two stock photos together kind of make this. But to be sure this is really true, I'm gonna try to create this art myself, replicate it, see how hard it really is to make $1 million art in Photoshop. Time. Wow, what do you guys think? How do you think it stacks up against the $1 million art here? Would you pay $1.3 million for this right here? You guys let me know in the comments below, because I'm thinking of quitting my job and asking Logan Paul if I can have a job with him, work for him as an artist. Now, later on, Ben Roth seems to sort of admit that these images are maybe stock photos by saying that if they were stock photos, they would definitely be licensed stock photos, guys. They're licensed, okay? Quote, say you bought a license. Yes, absolutely. Wow. That all but confirms it, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone who bought these eggs or invested in Zoo, you should have invested in Adobe, because that's what you're getting. A combination of Adobe stock photos and Adobe Photoshop, and you're paying hundreds of dollars for it. I mean, at this point, why not cut out the middleman and actually get a valuable asset? I mean, because what else are you getting with Logan Paul?
It's quick to make a digital asset with, unique randomly generated characteristics. We handmade art for the past 6 months, bro. Approval, very specific notes, 10 different artists making art for our project.
10 different artists making art for this project. They handmade. How's that handmade art looking now, guys?
How's this, Squidward?
It's beautiful.
this isn't us.
NFT.
A good
NFT.
takes more time. You can't just
NFT.
willy-nilly. You gotta go by the book. Besides, you got the nose wrong. There. Now it's
My own NFT project.
All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're